Alright, so this is my first tutorial and we're going to build this Apple Vision Pro UI-inspired floating navigation, this beautiful class effect and yeah, mobile responsiveness of course. I think it looks pretty cool, so let's get started. Let's start out by drawing a frame, giving it a white fill color with 50 or 60% opacity and a background blur filter with a rather high value, something like 30. Border radius needs to be cranked up to 50 or 60 so that the borders are perfectly round. And yeah, you can also add a border with a light gray color so that it looks even nicer. Now let's add all of our elements, our logo, our menu icon, as well as a couple of page links. Now to clean this up a little bit, we can, with the navigation selected, add a layout to this. And now we can group these two items, adding a stack to them with Shift A and Shift A again to fit content. Same thing for these 4 items. Shift A to add a stack, Shift A to fit content, and also for the entire navigation, Shift A to fit content. We obviously have to add some padding back in, so something like 16 and 32 should do. Let's increase the spacing here to 48 and in here 24. Now the icon right here has to be invisible on desktop, so let's hide it here. And let's rename this to nav. This stack is our logo and menu icon, and these are our links. For the navigation to be sticky, it has to be outside of this frame, so just beneath the desktop. The position type has to be fixed, and with this top pin activated right here, we can specify the margin to the top, so something like 24. Let's give this a quick preview. And this looks pretty good already. But obviously the phone breakpoint is still a mess. So to tackle this, we can first of all create a component out of the navigation by hitting Option Command K. Now we don't really need a a tablet variant because we either use the desktop one or the phone one. So let's get rid of that one. On the phone variant, we can hide all of these links and instead show the menu icon. Change the spacing right here a little bit. And yeah, that's about it for the phone, or rather phone closed variant. We need one more variant, which is phone open, when the icon is clicked. So based on that variant, let's add another one, call it phone open, sorry. And for this variant, we have to change the icon to an X. So let's turn these two guys to 45 degrees. Select them both. Option V to align them vertically. And the links have to be visible once again. But the direction needs to be up and down. So yeah, vertical direction for this one. And also for the entire phone open variant. Looking good, except for some of these spacings, but we can quickly fix this. Yeah, something like that. We also have to make sure that the border radius is consistent. Initially, we just entered some high value here so that the borders are round, but now we have to make sure that it's precisely half of the height of the desktop variant, so 40 in my case, so that it stays consistent throughout these variants. Otherwise, the animations would be a little bit jerky. One final thing we can do to make this a little bit more polished is select these items and give them an appear effect with a slight delay, 0.2, and probably also a little bit of a Y offset, 10. And yeah, lastly, we just have to add interactions. So when this icon is clicked, it changes to the phone open variant, and vice versa. When this close icon is clicked, we're switching back to the phone closed variant. And yeah, let's give this a preview. Desktop's already looking good, and phone. Okay, for some reason, we lost our anchor point to the top, so let's just activate this once again, give it a preview, and this is looking pretty good. So yeah, that's about it. I really hope you enjoyed this project, and I will see you in the next one. And you can check out the remix link for this project in the description below.